show you guys how to make a mat at home if you don't have one. So what you kind of see, I've kind of laid some stuff out here. So just a quick, precursor to this. If you have like carpet on the floor, you should be good to go. Like you can roll. If you're wearing your gi, that's a good layer of padding already. So you could just train on your carpeted floor. I've done that before. Not really worried about mat burn or rug burn. So you'd be fine if you just did that. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do, because I have a carpet upstairs in the bonus room. But right now we're looking at a hard floor. So if all you have is hard floors, then we got to do something. So normally, if you have a hard floor, you might have a rug. We do have a rug. So what I did was I took a bunch of towels just like this, and I laid them out onto the rug. So the reason I'm doing that is just to add a layer of padding, right? So you have the rug itself, that's a decent layer, but now when you add the towels or multiple layers of towels, you'll get more padding. Now, in addition to that, what I also decided to do is I took like a thicker sheet, like a duvet, right? Now I can take this sheet and I lay it out on top as well, so kind of like that. And now we have an even thicker layer of padding. Now the thing is, you don't want it to be too thick, because if it's too thick, then you're just going to sink into it and you won't be able to move as much, right? But this is a decent area. It's about probably about 50 square feet. So it's about a 9x6-ish area. So just with that alone, I can roll with my son. If I had another adult, like if I wanted to train with my wife, we could probably do that as well. It's a decent enough area that you could do solo drills on. So bridging, shrimping, all those kinds of things. So just to show you. Even break falls, actually, because one of the things is you want to be able to fall. So look, I could fall on this, no problem. So tuck, roll, slap, right? So the padding is really good, even if I'm break falling. New front rolls, same thing. Maybe I'm standing up, right? And I could break fall on this, no problem, right? I'm not telling you that you have to do hard falls and whatnot on this. I'm not telling you to do a bunch of judo, but it's pretty decent when it comes to rolling. If you're worried about things slipping, you can always tuck the sides in. So if I tuck it in underneath like this, that's probably gonna hold it in, keep it from slipping, right? So, the other thing too, as I said, if you put your gi on, right, that also adds like an extra layer as well. So just because of the thickness of the actual gi itself, a jiu-jitsu gi is generally fairly thick. So just falling, right, falling with your gi on makes it a lot easier. So. So we can roll on here, no problem. No one got hurt, right? It's pretty padded. Some extra tips if you want to add more padding, or maybe you don't have a rug underneath. What you could do, if you have some spare boxes, you can cut them up, lay them out flat, and I'll add an extra layer of padding under there as well. And add more layers. The more layers, the more comfort, as thick as you want it to be, you could do that as well. The other option that you could consider, if you go to Home Depot, Canadian Tire, you could probably get like puzzle mats really cheap, like 15-16 bucks for a set. A set probably gets you like 4 mats for a 16 square foot area. So if you did like 4 of those, probably cost you like $64 for 64 square feet. So like $1 a square foot. You could also do Amazon. They have mats as well. They'll ship it to your house. Pretty cheap puzzle mats, just to get you through this, time when we have to deal with Corona and all that other stuff. But yeah, if you have any questions on, other things you could do, or maybe you have other, suggestions on how we can make it better, feel free to drop a comment in the comment box, send me an email, send me a message, info@affinityacademy.ca, or just message me on Facebook. But yeah, this is our makeshift mat. So hopefully you guys can have one too, make one up. You already saw to make the dummy, the training dummy as well, if you don't have a training partner. Give that a try. Any questions? I'm right here. Have a good one.